Welcome to today's video, Luke 2 verse 52 explained. And Jesus increased in wisdom and stature, and in favor with God and man. Luke 2 verse 52 provides a brief yet powerful summary of how Jesus grew during his early life. It describes four important aspects of Jesus' development: wisdom, stature, favor with God, and favor with man. Let's break down each of these carefully to understand the deeper meaning and practical application for our own lives. First, the verse says Jesus increased in wisdom. Wisdom here means more than just knowledge. It represents understanding God's ways and living accordingly. Even though Jesus was divine, he still experienced growth and maturity as a human. He learned, asked questions, and deepened his insight into God's Word. His example teaches us that seeking wisdom should be a lifelong journey. We are encouraged to continually grow spiritually, understanding the Scriptures more deeply each day. Second, Jesus increased in stature. Stature refers to physical growth, meaning Jesus grew up just like any child. He experienced the same stages of life as we do: childhood, adolescence, and adulthood. This growth reminds us of Jesus' humanity. It also highlights the importance of caring for our physical health and bodies, as they are gifts from God and instruments to serve Him and others. Third, Jesus increased in favor with God. Gaining favor with God means that Jesus pleased God through obedience, prayer, and devotion. Jesus maintained a close relationship with His Father, showing us how essential spiritual practices such as prayer, worship, and obedience to God's Word are in developing our relationship with God. Following Jesus' example, we learn that growing spiritually is essential to fulfilling our God-given purpose. Finally, Jesus increased in favor with man. This indicates he developed good relationships with others. Jesus was respectful, loving, compassionate, and kind to everyone around him. He set an example of how we should treat each other, demonstrating that spiritual growth isn't isolated from our interactions with people. Favor with others comes through integrity, kindness, humility, and genuine love. Together, these four areas, wisdom, stature, favor with God, and favor with man, represent a complete picture of balanced growth. Luke 2 verse 52 reminds us that personal growth involves spiritual, intellectual, physical, and social dimensions. Jesus set the ultimate example, teaching us that balanced growth is essential for a fruitful life that honors God and impacts the lives around us. In conclusion, Luke 2 verse 52 encourages us to follow the example of Jesus in our own lives. Pursue wisdom by studying God's Word, grow physically by caring for the body God has given you, deepen your relationship with God through prayer and obedience, and build meaningful relationships with those around you through kindness and integrity. By doing this, you are aligning your life with Christ's example and fulfilling God's plan for your life.